Hey guys, and welcome back for another video. So in our last look at the Amberlynn Reid channel, she was just under 500 pounds and actually celebrating. And I knew it was too good to be true because, first of all, who celebrates being 489 anything? Certainly not me. But yeah, this young lady is apparently gained weight again, and the title of the latest video is, "This is why it's hard to lose weight, the weight I've gained and babysitting, bar vlog." Well, let's get started. I mean, what have we got to lose at this point?
But as you guys know, in my last video, I said I wasn't on track for a few days. In total, I think I was off track about 6 days. And I decided to weigh myself today. And it's like, I have debated back and forth, do I even want to post this? But it's part of my life. It's part of what I've opened you guys up to. And so I'm going to show it. So here is me weighing myself today. All right, you guys, so I have not weighed myself since being off track. I currently have the water running, so it has time to get warm because it does take a minute. Well, it has time to get hot because I like a hot shower. So that's what you hear in the background. So let's weigh in. I'm definitely nervous.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay. Stepping on.
500.6 pounds.
Damn! 500.6. Wow. Okay. I need to go cry.
And you know something, sweetheart, you definitely have a reason to cry. You should have been crying when you heard 489 because of the fact that I knew that was going to happen. Like, you celebrated too soon. You don't have room to celebrate right now. You need to just be totally serious about this. Your every moment, your every breath needs to be spent researching and doing what you can to lose weight. I remember when Amberlynn Reid used to talk about being a parent, how she used to want to have a daughter and things of that nature. And then she had to have, that bout with cancer, which was really unfortunate. But then she had to have a hysterectomy, all things that could have been avoided had she lost weight sooner. And so now here you are, 500 pounds again. You're creeping your weight back up again, and you're not taking it serious. I'm going to say it again. You need help. And I would suggest at this point, like some type of live-in rehab facility. You're a full-blown addict. I would liken your addiction to the level of somebody who's shooting up heroin or fentanyl or a severe alcoholic. Like, you're not able to do this on your own. We're talking 6 days and you gained 12 pounds. Like, that's a lot of weight to gain in one period of time. Like, I am in my 20th week of pregnancy, almost a couple more days, and I'll be at 21 weeks pregnant. Literally haven't even gained 12 pounds yet. Halfway through my pregnancy, haven't even gained 12 pounds yet. You gained 12 pounds in a week. And you want to sit there and act like that's not a problem? Go to rehab.
That's very unfortunate. I am back in the 500s, and it's just like, I'm super swollen. I know I am. Like, I feel it in my legs. Not once did I like binge or anything like that.
You lying?
I do want to make that very well known that I just like overate every single day because my body was really truly just like getting used.
What do you mean you didn't binge? Sweetheart, to even maintain 500 pounds, 400 pounds, every day is a binge. What are you talking about? Like, the level of food that you're eating is an actual binge. Like, what? I just don't understand. Like, what do you mean? Like, if I tried to eat what you eat in a day, like, I wouldn't even physiologically be able to do it. I would probably vomit because it just would be too much food for me to consume. And you're telling me that that's not a binge? You gained 12 pounds in less than a week. Not even a full week. 6 days? Like I said, even if you were maintaining 489 pounds, every day is a binge. Every day is a binge. 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day for a single female is a binge. What the freak are you talking about? The level of delusion is unreal.
And like adapting to the fact that I was eating below 2,000 calories, and then bam, out of nowhere for almost a week, I stopped doing that. And I'm gonna say I was probably eating about 3,000 calories a day. And my body is like,
girl, bye. If you were eating 3,000 calories a day, you could have lost weight. Like, you do realize that, right? Let's hear what she's getting ready to say.
whoa. So it's, I've gained weight in sodium, I've gained weight and fat and water, whatever it may be. But like, since I do have lipedema and lymphedema, my body holds on to water and fluid very, very easily. So I'm holding on to a lot right now. So me gaining that much weight in such a short amount of time for some people would be very shocking. For like the normal person, it's not possible unless you're eating so many calories, it's insane. But someone like me, it's rather easy for that to happen.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
Especially because when I was losing weight, like my legs haven't felt that amazing in so long. And what I mean by that is like I had less fluid and like water retention than I've had in years. And it was just feeling so good. It was becoming like just easier to walk and just do things in general. Now, like that I've gained like 10 pounds, like I feel that in my legs more than I feel it anywhere else. I'm holding on to a lot of fluid currently, so it just sucks and I'm not happy about it, but I wanted to be transparent and let you guys know that is what I'm currently going through.
Oh my goodness. You know why your body is holding on to all that stuff, all that fluid, is because you don't drink enough water. We saw your refrigerator in the last video. You had nothing but carbonated, aspartame, fake sugar drinks. Like, all you need at this point is water. All you need at 500 pounds is water. If you want to actually live and like take life seriously, you don't have room for like I don't even, I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. Because if you were my sister, if you were my friend, like, I'd be telling you, I'd be going through your refrigerator and I'd be throwing stuff out. Like, nope. If you seriously want to lose weight, this is not going to work. Nope. 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 You know what I'm saying? Like, your family, I don't know if they really care about you. Like, they might pretend like they do, but people who really care about you are not going to like watch you kill yourself. You're worried about face makeup. Every time we see you, hair is done, lashes done, makeup to the T. You look like you spend a lot of time in nail shops and things like that. You're worried about the wrong things. You're absolutely worried about the wrong things. Your life is being cut short dramatically by you being 5'2" and 500 pounds. You're making excuses. Oh, it's water retention. Oh, it's my lymphedema. It's this, it's that. You sound like that one lady, Anna O'Brien, with the glitter, what is her name? Glitter and lasers or something like that. Like, that's what she's always claiming, that it's liquid, it's this, it's that. No, you just eat too much. At the end of the day, sweetheart, you would hardly have to do anything to burn calories. Like, you waving goodbye, you burn more calories than I would probably walking down the street, because your body is so much heavier. Your blood has to be pumped so much harder to get through all that extra meat. So you're burning a lot of calories by merely existing. Get help. Go to a rehab center. You don't need to be living alone. This is like literally like watching somebody shoot up heroin and then just be like, well, maybe one day I'll figure it out. We would never condone a drug user. We would never condone somebody, purposefully being an alcoholic. We would tell them, hey, this is horrible. You need help. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to fatness, it's like people just accept it and they don't want to hurt people's feelings. They're afraid to say stuff. I'm not going to lie. You are a very facially beautiful woman. Your eyes are pretty. Your hair's pretty. You have a very pretty face. I almost want to know what you would look like if you actually were thin. I feel like you'd be stunning. And then you're wearing this choker, honey. The last time we saw you, it looked like we could actually see your choker. This time, it's like damn near hidden in your fat neck, your fat rolls. It's truly shocking at this point that we would be 10, 15 years down the line, still making the same excuses, still regaining the same amount of weight that we lost. And we're just going to keep pretending like everything's okay. And we'll figure it out tomorrow. You're going to wake up one day and realize, well, no, I'm sorry. You're not going to wake up one day. And this chance that you think is always going to be there tomorrow, it's just not going to be there. And you need to realize that. Like, you need rehab. You need to be in a center for bariatric treatment. Like, you can't do this by yourself. And maybe right now you're not at your highest weight, but that's also because you're not dating somebody that's extremely morbidly obese either. I feel like she got at her highest because she was with Becky. And Becky had an eating disorder too. Like, obviously she binge ate and stuff like that. She was pretty big herself. She wasn't as big as Amber, but come on now. We're not going to act like she was skinny. Becky was big. Okay. Becky is a big one. just like her. And they fed into each other's horrible eating habits. And that's why she was at her highest weight. So now she's not with anybody. So she's maintaining 500 pounds, but that's still not good. That's huge for a human being, period. Your human being is not meant to be 500 pounds.
Good morning, everybody. I woke up with Rarity laying on top of me. Look at her cuteness and her cute little paw. Her cute little face. Oh, yeah, that's a cute little face right there. Hey guys, so I'm not fully done getting ready for the day. I want to wear my hair down. I do want to wear lipstick and stuff, but I did want to just come on here and tell you guys I did weigh myself today because I got back on track yesterday and I'm feeling really good about it. So I want to add that here. Okay, so it is the next day after being back on track. So let's see how the scale has reacted to that.
It's ready.
Okay, stepping on.
498.2 pounds.
498.2. Thank the Lord. So I'm very happy with that.
You're happy about losing 2 pounds? This is so stupid. Why are you weighing yourself every day? You're like literally obsessed with your weight to the point where you're weighing yourself every day as a 500-pound person. That's not going to be accurate. Like literally one day on track, and then what's going to happen tomorrow? Like you need to be weighing yourself probably at least once a week, once a month, something like that. And I wouldn't even do it at your own house. You need to be at a clinic with other eyes on you, the pressure on you, somebody holding you accountable. Like, what have you ate this week? Like, in all honesty, I wish you would just go try to get on 600-pound life or something. Even though you're not 600, you're so close, they might actually accept you because your BMI is outrageous. See what I mean about her celebrating small, little, tiny little things that don't even matter? Like, my weight I could be 2 pounds less tomorrow. That doesn't mean I lost anything. That just means maybe, like I had a really good pee that morning. That's not 2 pounds of fat that you lost overnight. That's just you probably pissing out some of that leg weight. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a wake-up call. And I just hope that it's not some horrible medical emergency.
All right, is the boogeyman in here today? Don't mess with me. Do not mess with me. There's a rumor that I use slimming filters. I promise. Your girl be looking this big in person too. Low-key, I feel like it's a compliment in a weird way because it's like, why would people think that? But literally all I do is I film on my phone. I have an iPhone, by the way. So I film on my phone and then I edit on iMovie and that's literally it. Like there's no filters. Then when I start hearing, oh, Amberlynn is using skinny filters, I start to think like, do I look like a little smaller than usual?
No, I'm gonna clear that up for you. No, you still look just as big as you ever did. Like I'm surprised you're not 570 pounds anymore. The only thing that kind of doesn't look as fat as it did during the Becky era is your face. But your body literally looks the same. It's still very horribly deformed and misshapen. You have extra pieces of meat in places that don't exist on normal human bodies. So that's a fallacy if I ever heard one.
Like, I don't know what's happening, but I know I look like a frumpy mess today.
Frumpy mess today? Today? Your whole... Honey, you have looked the same your entire YouTube career. What are you talking about? Today? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what you put on. Like, I mean, you're gonna look huge in whatever you wear. And I hate to say it like that, but I think if you just get it in your head that there's nothing beautiful about super morbid obesity. Sorry, she's not morbidly obese. She's super morbidly obese. Maybe if you begin to actually realize that, you'll want to make a change, because I think that's where a lot of people have to get. People have to get to the point where they look in the mirror and they're like, I can't accept this for myself. I won't accept this for myself. But when you're constantly trying to tell yourself that you look good and stuff like that, I think that's where the problem lies. You know, there are heavier set people that have meat in what some people would consider better places to have it. I don't think anyone would think that about you. Like you don't have like one of those, you know, curvy shaped bodies. Your body is just kind of like, boom. So like, I'm not trying to hate on you, because like I said, I think you are facially very beautiful, but I think you have got a lot of work to do on your body. There's just nothing attractive about it. Not at this point. Maybe possibly someday, after a lot of hard work and maybe some skin surgeries, you can get there. But right now, honey, I've seen manatees that look better.
I kind of feel like a frumpy mess, if we're being honest here. But no matter how much I say it that I'm not using a filter, no one's gonna believe that. The only time I use a filter, like especially like when I post photos and stuff, is like the devil horns. That's just like a fun filter that I just enjoy using. I have been better about taking unfiltered photos. That's just like a me problem, you know, just like a self-conscious me problem. But I have been becoming more like confident in myself lately. And I think it's because I am, you know, loving myself more. And I feel like the only way you can change and be a better you is if you love yourself. Because
I'm not going to disagree with you there. And I do believe that it's important to love yourself. But I think you are definitely mistaken, because people who love themselves work hard to do the best that they can for themselves. If you care about yourself, if you actually want to live to, you know, accomplish a lot more in life and go far and, you know, get married and possibly adopt children or something, like literally you need to do a complete turnaround. It's not about this whole fat acceptance. I just love myself. It doesn't matter. Like, I just love the skin I'm in. No, you look terrible. And it's not just about like trying to hurt people's feelings, but why are we accepting this? Like I said, it's like accepting an alcoholic, a severe alcoholic, knowing that, have you ever seen somebody who's drank alcohol for a certain number of years? They always have those like huge red fat noses that have a whole bunch of blemishes on them, or like, you know, bags under their eyes so deep and so heavy, or like, you know, sometimes they'll have all that weight just centered right in their stomach, one of those super hard big bellies. I mean, accepting certain things about your body that is a clear indication of unhealthiness is stupid. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm not trying to hurt other fat people's feelings. Like, if you're watching this, I'm definitely not trying to hurt you. It's just, I'm just trying to be honest. Like, you shouldn't love yourself at your worst. You know what I'm saying? You should love yourself to want to be better. And acceptance of this, trying to motivate yourself and think that you just look good and stuff like that without even being a normal weight, that's dumb. Like, I'm not talking about a person who's 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. I'm talking about the people that are so freaking fat that their weight is equivalent to large animals. Okay? If you're the size of a bear, like, there is no self-love there. The pure definition of it makes zero sense, because if you love yourself, you wouldn't have let yourself get this bad.
if you hate yourself, why are you going to want to fix yourself? You're not going to be able to find that why when you're in the middle of hating yourself. Because I know for me, I wasn't able to like improve as a person until I started to love myself and find that self-love. Because once you start to care about something, that's when you start to water it a little bit more and nourish it a little bit more in the way that you're supposed to.
Where are you getting this from? Did you just like read a self-help book and just regurgitate what you read? Because clearly you're not applying it to your life. Otherwise, we would have seen some severe weight loss by now, seeing as how this has been your endeavor for like 10 years on YouTube. What the actual... you know what? I'm done. I couldn't even get 6 minutes in and I'm done. I can't listen to this anymore. Like, no, I'm not accepting that. You look terrible. You're 500 freaking pounds, the equivalent to a large animal. There's nothing beautiful about that. There's nothing to accept about that. You've completely failed yourself. And that's why all of your relationships have failed. Because who wants to be with that? Who wants to be with somebody that doesn't want to try hard enough to actually make a difference? And I honestly don't think she has what it takes to do it on her own. I think she has what it takes if she has a helping hand. And like I said, I think more like a rehabilitation center, some type of bariatric treatment might be the best way to go. But to think that you are going to do this on your own after all these years, honey, your time is running out. You need to get this weight off. If you actually want to live, like, it's not about 20 extra pounds. It's not about 30 extra pounds. Like, we're talking hundreds. Like, bro, Like, for me to be 500 pounds, I would need to put my husband, both my kids, and probably three of the dogs that we have on my back. And I couldn't even physically do that. There would be no possible way for me to carry that much weight around every day. My legs would snap under the pressure. And you do it every day. So I will give you that you are a strong person, like physically, obviously. You're moving around a small vehicle, but to just think that this is okay and, be in the mirror and flicking your hair and doing makeup and lift up your shirt. Lift up your shirt. Do you still feel beautiful? You guys leave me a comment and tell me what you think. I'm done. I've had enough of this lunacy for the day. I appreciate you, especially if you made it this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe like you always do. I love you so much, and I will see you next time.